Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Tonight's video is a sort of a response to a comment I actually found several weeks back. I must have missed it somehow months ago. When Ronnie and I did our last Show Me the Money video, which was about budgets, someone had commented days later, how about an update down the road? Well, now seems as good a time as any to share with you what has gone on, the highs and lows, and basically to also give you guys an insight into what I've earned so far. I know it's a very touchy subject for many YouTubers. I gather it is personal, but I really felt compelled to talk about it because one of my subs did bring up a very good point, which is that depending on like what I earn, my food stamps would get cut. Now, what I had said months ago, and even on my 1-year anniversary, was that I hoped someday that I would be able to earn enough on YouTube that I wouldn't need food stamps, that I would essentially be able to earn, you know, a few $100s a month working from home as such. And that is still a very lofty goal of mine. But reality and what you want sometimes are very different, very far apart. And I will elaborate in a little bit later in this video. So let me first get into what has happened since Ronnie and I last did that Show Me the Money video. Left hand specifically, he had developed a really bad sprain, which was from, one, consistently working on a torque machine, and two, not having adequate padding with the gloves that he was using. If you could have seen the quality of the gloves that he was using, oh my God, my gardening gloves from Dollar Tree were actually more thicker than the gloves that they gave him at work. That was why I ordered him them really good gloves with the specific padding here and here, because that's where all his problems started. His sprain had gotten so bad that he did call off of work one night. He couldn't move his fingers, like his hand froze the way it was, and he the next morning had to go see the occupational doctor that they had. So anyway, when the pandemic started and him and several other people were let go, he thought it was pandemic related. Come to find out, no, it wasn't. He took it upon himself to go to the temp service, and that's where he found out, to his surprise, that the company, the actual Hinkle Dial, would not allow him to work for them. They considered him a medical liability. As of this video, my son has not gotten one damn penny of unemployment in Pennsylvania. Not one. He was approved. He was told how much he was eligible for. Has he gotten any money? No. Last Monday, he called up, flipping. They told him his claim timed out, whatever that means, and that he had to refile. A third time, refile. For what? Really, for what? My son joins over 6,000 Pennsylvanians who, since February, March, haven't gotten a damn penny of the unemployment benefits that they were eligible for. I blame our governor for not updating these systems, and for not having enough oversight of the unemployment program so that people got their money when they were supposed to get it. I mean, I think it's disgraceful in any state that people are not able to get their unemployment. That there's just no damn excuse for that, So every month, the past couple of months, and well, not every month, but let's say every other month, scramble, trying to figure out how to pay whatever difference I owe for the stupid internet. Because, I do need it for my channel, obviously. I need it for my cell phone, obviously. And, there's just no way of getting around it. Not like there's so many options in town to pick and choose where you want to get your internet. There really isn't. And Verizon, it's only about a $4 or $5 difference. Definitely not worth me switching over. I know people that are having issues with Verizon right now. So, yeah, it's like a necessary evil. But that is the bill that I curse about the most and bitch about the most. So, Ronnie was supposed to be working at Amazon. And his start date was pushed back once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. 4 times. And he got fed up with it and said, nope, not dealing with this crap, not playing this game. And he went for a different job, a warehouse job. Now, what I did want to talk about is, many of you guys know, I reached my monetization beginning of February. I believe it was beginning of February. And I can tell you that it takes a little bit when you have a small channel to earn the $100 threshold. So far, since I officially became monetized, I have earned a grand total of, and this is in, say, like 7 months, $224. Actually, my second payment was $20 less than my first payment back in May. And that is probably because my total viewing time has gone down, and my subscriber base has not really grown drastically. Like last year, my channel had mad crazy growth, and it was wonderful. This year, it has been a lot slower. And it happens, I mean, things like go in cycles and everything. But that lack of substantial growth is hurting me monetary-wise, because the more subscribers you have, obviously you have more views. More views you have, there's more ad revenue. So I have been checking out my analytics, trying to, figure out what I can do to try and get more subs. I may, for longer videos, say like over 17, 18 minutes, I may start putting an ad, I can do it manually, an ad breaking up the video. I noticed that some YouTubers do that. I enjoy my channel, and I have a lot of fun with my channel. But I have always said, that I do also want to grow it into a work-from-home type of business. So my 2-year anniversary is coming up, and I do need to figure out ways to increase my subscriber base, you know. So I'm going to be working on that. I also reactivated my eBay. Now, I hadn't used it for several years. And what got me kind of interested in it again has been some, I guess you could say, very interesting videos that Rhoda Stone has done. So, a shout out to Rhoda. She's done a couple of eBay videos that caught my eye. I watched a few minutes of them here and there, but I'm actually going to take the time, put them into a playlist and watch them and take notes, because that is something that I think I'm going to work on as well, to try and get that up and going. Now, I do still make candles, yes. Again, I want to say that it's not income that is set in stone. There is cost associated with that, which is supplies. A bag of 10 pounds of soy wax runs me almost $30, which is why I am so big on Bing Rewards and different apps that, you know, you earn Amazon cards, because sometimes those $5–10 come in handy to defray, you know, supplies I need, wax or wicks, anything like that. Candle sales are not set in stone. I mean, I could have a month where maybe I have 3–4 orders, and then I could have a month where I have no orders. And it is so hard to sell on Facebook. I'm really seriously just, I haven't even been on my Facebook page for Nightside because it hasn't generated anything for me from Facebook. So basically it's useless for me in that sense. I may down the road, when I'm in a little bit better place money-wise, reactivate my Etsy. So one of my subs was saying about how, being in Cali, her food stamps were cut because of her child support going up. And, you know, like I had said, my goal at some point is to not need food stamps. I'd be happy, you know, having money to spend every month on groceries. I could spend as much as I want and not be limited by a set amount that when you go over it, like, oh God, what am I going to do? Kind of scenario, you know. That was another part of the reason I wanted to do this video, is because I think a lot of people think I'm earning way more than what I actually am, and don't quite understand that a channel my size, you earn a lot less than, say, what Morgan Bethany or J Money or, you know, someone like them, for example, earn. So, yeah, I wanted to clarify that. You know, I can honestly say, like, even with the eBay, it takes money to make money. You don't get your money from your sale right away when you first activate it. I believe for like the first 90 days, they hold it for an amount of time. So you essentially are paying for the shipping, even if the actual buyer pays for it. You are paying for the invoice, you're paying for the shipping label, you're paying for all of that. Yes, you're getting it back, but you still need to have money to cover that. So there is truth in the saying that it takes money to make money. And I do have a really steady, reliable customer that orders candles from me. However, unfortunately, she ran into some health issues, a poor woman. And she just wound up, having to get surgery herself. Nothing is, as far as money, set in stone, And it's that way for, I think, a lot of people, especially folks that are self-employed, that are running businesses. Now is a very scary time. It really is. With so many people having lost their unemployment benefits, and many states not going to be able to pick up this extra $100. I dread to even think what, God forbid, the mess is going to look like with people losing their homes, being evicted, having no money. I mean, like, I can't even begin to imagine. So I don't ever want to come across as sounding ungrateful, because I'm not ungrateful. I'm just merely stating, you know, like, the facts for me, for my son, and how, yes, you know, you can do different things for money, but again, nothing is set in stone. Things can come up, things can change. So nothing is ever really guaranteed. So while I do still, you know, make candles on order, my main focus actually for the moment is my YouTube, because I want to try to get more subscribers, you know, because that will translate into more earnings down the road. I will soon be registering actually the name, the trademark, The Poverty Princess. There is a design someone did for me that I then will be able to legally, because I will own it for a year, I'll be able to use that on my channel. If I do decide to, you know, do merchandise, say a year down the road, I can use that. It is like copyrighted for me, and no one else can use that particular design. So I'm looking forward to doing that, because that is something that I think would be fun to work on down the road. And this fall, I will be putting together an e-cookbook. I may do a small little giveaway, maybe like a $15 Amazon gift card. I'm trying to come up with a name for it. Seriously, because I was thinking one day, I have absolutely no clue what I would name a cookbook. So for the moment, my YouTube channel is my #1 way for me to earn money. Broken down, I earn roughly, I want to say, between $30 and $40 a month. And so at the moment, I'm not really in jeopardy of being cut or losing anything, because if you break it down weekly, you're only earning $10 to $15 a week. I would probably get laughed out of a welfare office for that, seriously. So yeah, I'm not really at a point of, you know, I'm not there yet. I plan on getting there, but I'm not there yet. Also, I was reading up as far as taxes, and I am not really responsible for taxes until I have earned over $400. Now, I do save, you know, things that I do get, if it pertains to videos for my channel, or just, you know, things I'm using with my channel. I save everything, receipts for everything. So I'm not even at that threshold yet, and I may get there by the end of December, maybe a little over 400. So we will see next year. So yeah, am I frustrated? No, because I am very proud of the $224 I did earn. I wish I could earn that every month. It would be nice. It would be a help. Is it frustrating? No, not really, because I have a small channel. And obviously, with bigger channels, bigger sub base, comes bigger earnings. That is just the way that it goes. So, growing one's channel at some point does become a priority, because of course I want to earn more money down the road. I don't want to, or hit a 3-year milestone and be earning $20 a week. I mean, no. So, yeah, I'd be silly, if I didn't want to grow, But I'm also realistic, and I know that it doesn't happen overnight. Now, for some channels, it does almost seem that it does. I had wonderful growth last year. I didn't really expect that to happen this year because, I don't know, I just really didn't think that it would. What the formula was last year, I don't know. I really, truly don't know. I tried to figure it out, and I don't know. Also, too, another goal of mine has been a little more financially independent, that I don't need to depend on my son. I never wanted to depend on my son. And, do I feel terrible? You're damn right I do. I don't want to depend on anyone or have to. So, those goals have not changed for me. And this pandemic, I think, is just hammering home, that it's hard for so many people. It really, truly is. And, I do consider myself blessed to have this opportunity. And I just want to make it a, better opportunity for myself. So, between that and my eBay, I still, will be doing candles, of course. And then down the road, when I'm able to, I would like to reactivate my Etsy as well. Out there right now that are doing so much worse than us. So, I consider myself blessed that, I'm not in their situation, but it's the idea that I strive for better and I want better, and everyone should have that motivation to want better. It's just a horrible time in the world for many people, for every country. I don't even know what to say. Life is not going to be anything like we knew it until either this pandemic is over, this virus is gone, or there's a vaccine that works. I hate to say it, but I feel that there's going to be, I think, rolling lockdowns. I think there's going to be rolling setbacks. I think that it's going to get bad this winter. I really do. If people, and by people I mean the, squawking about their rights, and I don't have to this, and I don't have to that. If those type of people don't take this pandemic seriously, then this could really get so much uglier and so much worse. I'm sick of it. I'm sure you're sick of it. And these people just don't seem to care. Well, I do. I want this crap to be done. I want to be able to go to a concert again. I want to be able to go to a beach. I want to be able to go to an amusement park, not have to wear a mask. I want to be able to have friends over for a cookout, go to someone's house, go on a date. I want to have a normal life. And not too many people are having a normal life at the moment because of this pandemic. So yeah, guys, that is my update as far as, you know, that. For the moment, for the past couple of months, we just gave up the idea of budgets and everything because things are just too erratic to actually be able to commit to anything like that for the moment. Now, I will be doing another Show Me the Money video down the road. And that has to do with debt, specifically credit debt, of which, yes, I do have it. I've never talked about it, never mentioned it before, but I will touch on that in a different video. So I hope this video answered some questions that some of my subs may have had. And, you know, just let everybody know, like, what is going on with this. You know, like, as I said, it's a roller coaster ride. You know, you're doing good, then you're not, then you are, then you're not. But you know, at night, we have a bed to sleep in, we have food in our stomach, and we have our amazing fur babies. And at the most basic, you know what? And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my family, fractured though it may be. I'm grateful for, you know, the opportunities that have presented themselves to me. And I am definitely grateful for a wonderful group of subs. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people than the people that I have on my channel. And I thank you so much for supporting my channel. Now, before I leave, I have just one more thing to say. If there's a video of mine that you do like, please feel free to share it. Please feel free to share it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any type of social media. Don't be afraid to just, you know, put it out there. I hope to see you all on the next one, so please take care. Stay safe and take care of yourselves, everyone. And just remember that, you know, somehow, some way, things do get better. I have to tell myself that sometimes, but I'm telling you guys that they do get better. Hang in there. We all are in some sort of situation, and you know what? We will all get through it.